we're inside game 2 of this little scrim between my hard carry can't be this cute against the flying tortillas. Alright, so game 1 very much went to my hard carry can't be this cute. The lane's just not working out for the flying tortillas. They tried an aggressive tri-lane with Alchemist, Shadow Demon, and Bane that didn't really work out. In the solo safe lane, random account 9321 just took over as clockwork against the Kunkka, played by Skelly. And then the rotations just cemented it, with Chicobo moving around the map and being just ahead of Rainbow Party. First pick going the way of the Radiant in this one. As we see the bans on Io Batrider, Lone Druid, and the Nyx Assassin. Which means the oft-banned Treant Protector is still in the pool, as is Lifestealer. I mean, that seems like the obvious choice, and it will be the Lifestealer once again, the target. Start running game 1. It wasn't the game changer, but it ended up being effective. Ragbinder playing that, can only assume he'll be reprising his role once again. Flying Tortillas do have the option of going with Treant Protector still in the pool. Everybody's been focusing on him. Will they put their money where their mouth is and actually pick him when he's in the pool? Outside of that, we've still got the Shadow Demon going straight for Anti-Mage. Old Faithful himself, along with the Shadow Demon, the common... The common support hero picked against the Anti-Mage, taking that out of the pool. Also, of course, very effective in almost any situation. Going to put them on the clock. Bane selected, not going to let that be picked. So both sides going to choose their supports as block picks. Not going to let Bane be picked by the Tortillas, and not going to let Shadow Demon be picked by the Cuties. Alright, next round of bans coming right up. I would expect to see Weaver banned out, Tree banned out, and then a little more up in the air, Darkseer banned out, and then who else? Probably Clockwork, I'm going to say. No, they're going to ban out the Lina, the Shadow Demon combinations. Going to ruin my predictions. Can't let me be smart, but there we go. There's the clock being taken out of the pool. Now maybe just maybe, they feel like they just don't want that Clockwork does interrupt their strategy in this game. But I do feel as though you do have to take into consideration, oftentimes teams will ban out heroes like, okay, we just don't want to deal with that again. When, as great as random account 9321 did on that Clockwork, part of that, not all of it certainly, but part of that was just the matchup that he was against. You know, the side lane doesn't have the high ground. You're not going to have that same kind of 1v1 setup. But as it is taken out of the pool, Darkseer as well. Visage, also the ban out. Worried about that aggressive tri-lane combination, and for good reason, as we see. That's why we didn't see the Weaver ban selected by My Hard Carry Can't Be This Cute. Bane, Weaver, and Lifestealer leaving a mid and other support left to be filled out. And this is shaping up to me to be an aggressive tri lane. So that means we want to follow up stun. Could be. I'll go out on a limb and say it may be Mirana. A Lifestealer Bane Mirana combination. Could also see a support Alchemist. Show them how it's done.
I speak for the trees.
If we're going for something a little more typical, could just throw in a Leshrac. Options are there. But Nature's Prophet is selected by Flying Tortillas. So a lot of split push available along with Keeper of the Light to hold down the fort.
10 seconds remaining.
But hey, could see support Spirit Breaker once again. Will they be willing to do that? Wouldn't be terrible. Rubik is going to be nice and safe, but I feel that this puts Weaver in the off lane. That's going to remove out much of of the aggressive tri-lane potential, especially with the defensive capabilities of Shadow Demon and Keeper of the Light. Probably the most defensive combination you can come up with. Rubik Bane disables, but not really the burst that you want in an aggressive tri-lane. That means we're just looking for a mid now. Tortilla's looking to do the same. Both sides ban out the mid from the other team in the previous game. Queen of Pain and Puck removed from the pool. Which means it's nice on our part. We get to see it mixed up. Dragon Knight, a potential option here. Shore up that pushing potential. I would not mind a Beastmaster out of My Hard Carry. Can't be this cute. Roar to lock down the anti-mage. Of course, Shadow Demon, if he's around, can disrupt. See a support Doom? Could we see a support Doom? A mid Doom. Sorry, they need a mid. A mid Doom, but mid Brewmaster. That's going to confound me. The Brew, very much a... You know, hit 6, make something happen. Hit 11, make something happen. Hit 16, make something happen. All about the ult and making use of it in the early mid-game. And the Flying Tortillas do not feel as though they're made out to be that. Perhaps looking to get space with the other 4 heroes and let Anti-Mage split push kind of use Prophet more as a pusher instead, with the other 4 joining him. But Storm Spirit will be the mid up against him. We're going to take a look at the Dire team this time around. Will be the Flying Tortillas. And leading the way for his team is the Captain Knifer, and he'll be playing on the Keeper of the Light. His support buddy will be the King in the North on the Shadow Demon. And they'll be protecting their carry at most Fear on the Anti-Mage, Skelly on the Nature's Prophet. Gonna hang out until toward the 0-second mark where he makes his trees, so he doesn't waste mana. And Rainbow Party is on the Brew, out toward mid. Now down bottom, we've got, for My Hard Carry can't be that, this cute Ragbinder once again on that Life Stealer, joined up by the stand-in Zag on the Rubik. And then the other support we have Malak. Memory allocation on the Bane. And then in toward mid we have Chikabo captaining on the Storm Spirit. And then up top we got random account I321 on the Weaver. So not going to have the 1v1 situation they did before. Not the highest kill potential here in the top lane, so he shouldn't be too bad, but certainly cannot get off. Or should not, I suppose. We can't say can't, but should not get such an amazing start as he did in game 1. And the horn sounds, the creeps are out, and we're ready to rock. Chickabo getting the better of the block there. We have a ward blocking the pull camp here, not particularly hidden, but it gets the job done for now. Sentries, no, actually a lot of regen on the king in the north. There's a ton of regen in this lane, but no sentry wards, so nothing's going to be able to deward that. Down bottom zoning by memory.
Warriors of the wood.
Skelly working the off lane has one sentry down, but has not blocked the pull camp, which has been stacked, looking to pull in just a few seconds here. Brain sap being very annoying. No lockdown though, so there's not really any intention of killing Skelly. The trees pulling the creep wave around. If he brain saps that tree and nightmares the other one, brain sap nightmare. But no, it's too late at this point, I feel. Well, with the roundabout, will they walk back around? Depends on the pathing, but oh no, he didn't stay, he didn't keep the vision. And ends up being a misstep. This will create a bit of a double wave, but if Zag can do this correctly, he can pull in. And he does. I mean, he doesn't get the additional stack, but the pull is there. So that works out very nicely. Pings go out, and Skelly has got nothing. Not a single point of experience so far in this lane. Meanwhile, Weaver is at level 3. Meanwhile, Ragbinder just controls this lane. Keeping it back, but should be pushing up. And up he goes. Are they going to go on him? Pokes up for a second. Not able to get any experience there. Trying to chase him down. There's a nightmare. And at the same time, Random Count up top gets the first blood lift up. Brain sap. It looks like they're going to get the kill down here. Bottom. That's why I was looking here. Up way too far with Skelly. He gets brought down. Tree's just going to hang out in the woods. And that's 2-0 very quickly. Who was the victim up top? That was Knifer on the Keeper of the Light. Keeper had been nerfed recently. His strength, starting strength lowered, lower health, ever the more squishy. And he's sitting on 1,100 gold. Get yourself some boots of double damage there on Rainbow Party. And Chickabo just going to use up his charges and send that back home. A little crow in action. He's not able to get the runes for himself. As this lane going pretty evenly here. A little rough right now because of that DD, but it will run out. There you go. And up top, really nothing contesting this Weaver, who's nearing level 5, which is ahead of the Anti-Mage by quite a bit, more than a full level ahead. They have the rotation here. That's a haste rune. Waiting for the courier to get back. So this is going to cost him some experience here. Waiting for that bottle to get the haste rune. So this has to pay off.
Its middle tower is under attack.
losing a lot of experience here, almost a full wave worth. If we check out the experience now, 5.5, that means he should be 6. No, 1 creep away pretty much from level 6. Rotation is here from Bane, though. Is that going to be enough?
Dire's bottom tower is under
Oh,
attack.
may have been spotted. Not entirely sure. No, was not. He's up that far. And now there they go. Nightmare to hold him there. And a bit of confused movement. There's the vortex. Primal split, though. Didn't have the mana for a brain sap, and they needed that burst to avoid that. Diving right now. He has that haste rune activated. If he can chase him down, he's going to run out any moment. Not willing to chase him down, though. There's the lift from Zag. Fade Bolt. And there's another vortex. They will be able to bring him down. Not playing that carefully enough. All in all, it ends up paying off. They get the kill in toward mid. And up top, random account is going to take over this lane. They haven't kept him out, and now he can basically 1v3. Of course, the King of the North has rotated in towards mid, so most certainly can 1v2. Eats an Illuminate. Down bottom, though, Skelly out too far. One more right click, down he goes, and this is very quickly going one way, as it is 4-0. Zag nabs the Invis rune, denying that from Rainbow Party.
Dire's bottom
The King of the
tower is
North
under
sitting on wards and nothing else. There's the mana leak going to move back to the tower. Very annoying, but he has the Aquila, so he'll regen up okay. And the state of things right now, Lifestealer leading the way, Ragbinder not just with the lead in last hits, but he has a kill to his name as well. Actually didn't officially get an assist in the original kill, but he was there for assist gold. Don't let that fool you. Illuminate and Mana Leak being a pain. Shadow Poison thrown out over top. Have Rubik rotating in, and looks like Grand McCown's just gonna say, screw this, gonna go heal.
Dire's bottom
Get my mana
tower is
back,
under
get my
attack.
health back.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
As you hear though, damage being put out on that bottom tier 1. Dewarding happening up
Dire's
top.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Sag
fortress
looking to
fortified.
DD ward now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And it becomes a support fight here. King of the North moving in. It's more difficult to lift someone onto a cliff, but you can do it still. There's a disruption. Nobody's... There we go. The haste rune on Chickabo. There's the support, and down you go. Both sides gambling there. Cuties win the D-Ward war. And down goes the tower bottom as well. Who got the last hit there? Ragbinder, in fact, did. Going straight armlet this time, not bothering with the drums. That puts him well in the lead, and now we're 6-0. The score right now. Not enough mana
Is under attack.
on Brew, and that's his mana boots, though, and his bottle back in full. Skelly has been relegated to the jungle at this point, sitting at level 5. Not really where he wants to be. 930 and not anywhere close to a Hand of Midas. And you have to wonder if he's even going to bother this game. I mean, it's not uncommon at all to see a Nature's Prophet have that Midas at 9-10 minutes. A later timing than any other hero that would be still willing to get it, but we're at that point and it's not anywhere close. Pretty much the entire Midas still needs to be built. Invis activated by Rainbow Party, looking to make something happen. He does have Primal Split available. Moving behind the tier 1. Pings go out, but nobody's there. Weaver's up far, and he feels fine to do so. He's pinging it out, but Brew doesn't want to walk past the tower. The TP in under the tier 1 in a weird position. There's the time lapse. Ends up getting a kill out on the King of the North. Now Skelly looking to help out and may pay for it. Shikuchi through, one more right click, and down goes Skelly. That's a double kill for random account. He's just going to TP away. No! The Mana Void. And down he goes. Should have kept running. A miscalculation, wasn't including the mini stun in Mana Void in his thoughts, and down he goes. And with that ends up going 356 gold the way of the anti-mage, and that will help out quite a bit for him, as he has about half of his Battle Fury at this point.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Lifestealer's just going to do the enemy ancients. Spot out King in the North. A lot of trouble. Disrupts himself. He's not getting away, I don't think. And down he goes. Thought it was safe. Nope. Not your part of town. Down he goes. King in the North. This area has been commandeered by Ragbinder and dedicated to the Lifestealer Foundation. Flying Tortillas has a lineup right now in this game where they're a bit dependent on getting up a couple key items. Battle Fury in order to start that flash farming on the Anti-Mage, and then on the Nature's Prophet, Midas, and preferably the Shadow Blade to get that split push really moving, and neither of those anywhere near where they wanted it to be.
Something bad is happening in your bottom.
Now looking to make something happen. Chickabo pinging out, but everybody's rotating in, and this could go quite awry. There's the ball lightning in. Vortex going to bring down Atmosphere. One more right click will do the job, but in comes Skelly with the rotation of everybody else, and this could be two big kills down. Chickabo now out of mana. Got to be very careful, in a lot of trouble now. Random account 9321 going to Shikuchi away. Jukes through. May overstay his welcome though, as Chickabo trying to chase down on Knifer, but no mana, and he could be the hunted now, as Rainbow Party trying to catch up, but not really any way to close the distance. Here a disruption out on the King of the North, and random account getting pickoffs at low health. Soulcatcher is there and explodes with the clap. Damage amplification too much. Pays for his insolence. Trying to chase just as a little poke, and he will get away. 12-2 the score right now. Weaver with a couple deaths that maybe shouldn't have happened in ideal situations, but still getting kills nonetheless. Sitting at 6-2, you can't complain.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pings go out on the hasted Brewmaster. Rainbow Party once again looking to make something happen, but the pings, they see it, they back off, and they're fine. Malak going to TP in towards mid, gets some of that sweet, sweet experience in gold. Up top, trying to chase down Atmosphere, but we'll just blink away. We've got 3 up here. Chickabo looking to make something happen once again with that Vortex. And once again, the rotation's going to start to happen. Blink in, the lift up. Chickabo needs to Vortex. Wrong location. Going to try and chase low mana, but that will be enough. Down he goes. Skelly pops in and will instantly die. Fiend's Grip even used. Over aggressive. That goes 2 for free and very out of control. Very quickly cleared the 10,000 gold mark at 15 minutes. Just about there in experience as well. And now tier 1. Top. The target. There's the charge. The swarm. Very annoying. Chickabo jumping in the Vortex on Atmosphere. Not able to bring him down. A lot of damage, but no. The Mana Void able to bring down Chickabo. Double kill for the Weaver, though, on all the low heroes. We see the Primal Split trying to bring down Malok. There's the Rock, but no, Nightmares himself. Not enough able to bring him down. Is Rainbow Party going to try and continue to pursue this out? But now it's run out, and he's going to be hunted down. Random account chasing. Got to be careful, but is he going to continue to dive? And we'll time-lapse back and get out of there. Ended up costing them a couple heroes. All in all, though, I think that went 3 for 2. Score now 17-4. And I'm not sure that actually ends up playing to their favor in the score. You see nearly 15,000, over 10,000 experience now. And still working on that Battle Fury. Having a very rough go of it is Atmosphere in this situation. Ragbinder just going to back out of there. Wants no part of that. There goes Chickabo. Jumps in. Not even using the Vortex. Does it now, though, to make absolutely certain. Dominating on the Lifestealer. Top 3 still. For my card carry can't be this cute. Chickabo working on that Orchid.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Lincoln's the order of the day for random account 9321.
Bad dudes, middle tower.
And it looks like Monkey King Bar, the next item for Lifestealer. Deal with that evasion out of the brew. Nearly done. A mechanism is Zag. The lift up. They spot out Skelly up too far. A bit brazen considering they knew where the opposing team was. With a relatively quick and decisive game 1, it makes the near impossible comeback in this game feel even further away. If you're on the side of the Flying Tortillas. They absolutely, desperately need to get that Battle Fury up on Atmosphere. Get that ball rolling. Get that anti-mage farming. So that if they can delay somehow, some way, long enough, they may have a shot. But as it is, they're climbing a huge mountain to turn this around. Coddle looking to hold that out. The Infest bomb out of the Weaver. Bursted down instantly as Knifer. Now the ultimate bounces through from Skelly. Cycloned up is Ragbinder. Zag going to be brought down by Rainbow Party. Behind the action, though. Random account doing work. Gets the king in the north. Nightmare out on Rainbow Party. Clap will be brought down now by Ragbinder, who has his Monkey King Bard done. No evasion for you. Mana break. Mana Void used. Not able to get it done. They're going to call it GG. 22-5, 19-minute GG. Too much, too far, game over. Once again, the lane's very much going the way of my hard carry can't be this cute. Mid remaining somewhat close in terms of the 1v1. The side lanes being solid and decisively one way. And then the rotations working out better as well. 2-0 the series. Very strong fashion. Chicabo leading his crew. As we see the 6 branches out on the king in the north. Fun series, that's it. Once again, my hard carry can't be this cute. Takes it 2-0.